You, my husband, our congressman, Jesse Jackson Jr.
Thank you very much. I want to thank all of the elected officials who are present. I want to thank the staff, and I certainly want to thank my family. I want to say a very special thanks to my campaign manager and my wife of 22 years, Alderman Sandy Jackson. 17 years ago, we were still young graduates from the University of Illinois College of Law. It was Sandy who suggested that I run for Congress. She said way back then, if you're elected to Congress young enough, you could serve long enough to make a difference in Washington and Chicago, and she was absolutely correct. How about a hand for the best alderman in the city of Chicago, Alderman Sandy Jackson. As many of you know, I've been elected and re-elected to Congress 10 times now. But this victory may be the most meaningful of all. And I'm proud, very proud, to be again the Democratic nominee for the 2nd Congressional District of Illinois. It's especially meaningful because of the way the legislature drew this district. This used to be an urban district. Now our district is a miniature version of the entire state of Illinois. We have black and white and Latino. We are suburban, urban, rural, ex-urban, and we are a broad representative of the swath of America. I want to thank my opponent for making me a better candidate. Please give, as we have received the concession from Miss Debbie Halvorson, recognizing our victory tonight. We have urban areas here in Chicago. We have suburbs of South Chicago and Chicagoland. We have the exurbs of Will County, and we have rural areas all the way down to Kankakee. And today, we won them all. Just like our friend President Obama did when he first ran for the Senate. We showed people all across the state the power of a good idea. Yes. We showed people that folks in the 2nd Congressional District, urban and suburban, ex-urban and rural, are willing to stand up for progressive principles. And we showed them that even when confronted with the NRA and a Texas super PAC, Illinois families will choose accomplishments over attacks every time. We showed them one more thing, that words have meaning, that the word Democrat has meaning. We showed them what it means to be a real Democrat. A real Democrat is someone who fights for safe neighborhoods and gun control, not someone who panders to the NRA. A real Democrat. Real. And I want to thank you, Pam Bosley, for the enormous sacrifice that your family had to make. Give Pam Bosley, who was featured in one of our commercials, a great round of applause. Her and her husband. I'm so grateful to you. A real Democrat is someone who works to bring jobs to the area by coming up with innovative and community-based solutions, like we did with Jennifer Artist and a coalition of healthcare groups to get more than 1,000 new healthcare workers employed. Give Jennifer Artist a round of applause. A real Democrat is someone who fights for peace, who works to get America out of Iraq, out of Afghanistan, and instead of funding wars, uses that money to rebuild our communities right here at home. A real Democrat is someone who votes consistently with Democratic leadership, not someone who votes 88 times with the Republicans in just 2 years. A real Democrat is someone who fights to bring the Barack Obama Presidential Library to the south side of Chicago where it belongs. Someone who works with the private sector and the government to develop a brand new lakefront community in the midst of the vacant fields where USX once stood. Most of all, a real Democrat is someone who never gives up the fight. Someone who keeps fighting for a new 3rd airport right here on the south side, no matter how many times people in Springfield say no. Someone who stands with the teenagers from Youth Build in Harvey. They're my special guests tonight. Many of whom are here tonight who are helping to get skills training, character development, and their GEDs, which is great. Amen. But what they really need is a JOB. They need a job. Youth Build is a program I helped fund, $79 million a year as the only appropriator in this state. Because America's land of opportunity, and too many of our children aren't getting a fair shot. We're giving these young people a second chance. When, to be truthful, many of them never had a chance in the first place. Youth Build is creating opportunities. And the young men and women from Youth Build who are here tonight, I swear this oath to you. In the words of the great poet Langston Hughes, let America be the dream the dreamers dreamed. Let it be great, strong, the land of love. America never was America to me. And yet I swear this oath. America will be.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I made these kids a promise a long time ago.
All right.
Many of them are just 17 years old. Some of them are 18. I promised them before they were even born that I would build an airport on the south side of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
That airport, Governor, and I want you to hear me clearly, was designed to give this generation of Americans an opportunity. They never should be talking about second chance programs. Illinois must guarantee our children a first chance, and they deserve it right now. The time for talk is over. The days of rhetoric are over. The time for action is now. We've got the money, $700 million. They've got a check. They have a guarantee from the government of Canada. Governor Quinn, build this airport now. In fact, Governor, if you're listening, if you're watching this on TV, I have a message for you. As you know, April 22nd is Earth Day. Well, Saturday, April 21st, in the new 2nd Congressional District is going to be known as Move Earth Day. That's the day we're going to hold the people's groundbreaking. We're going to move Earth, and begin the process of getting this airport built. I hope, Governor, that you will join me along with ministers and activists and the mayors and communities leaders looking to create jobs and a future for the footprint of this airport. Jesse Jr. is not airport obsessed, but I've been in Washington long enough to know that there is no public works project quite like an airport. With an airport comes a Hyatt and a Hilton and a Fairmont and a UPS and a Federal Express. For once in my lifetime, I want to be able to catch a cab on the south side of Chicago. We need an airport. Because this is the best opportunity, I just have a minute left for meaningful change in these young people's lives. April 21st, the people's groundbreaking for the Lincoln Airport. I'm hoping all of you will join us. We've got a lot to be proud of tonight. Proud of what we've all accomplished. We're proud to be real Democrats. We're proud to stand on principle. We're proud of our achievements. The party of John Kennedy, the party of Bill Clinton, and the party of Barack Obama will never run scared. We always stand proud and we stand tall.